This is Deborah Weaver, and we're going to do some smock dresses today. Being that smocking has been trending and I've already made quite a few files, I have a lot of assets for dresses. This is a croquis sketching, and we are just going to do a quick demo on the front view of this dress right here with the clipping mask showing how when you have larger areas of smocking, how to clip them out. Okay, so we're going to just start with that we already have some of these elements pulled in from the fashion sketch set previously. So we're just going to go ahead and add the waistline here. Sorry, the skirt aspect to the waistline. And I've pulled in this sketch here from the internet. I just grabbed something off the internet. So we are going to now add onto this. We have a Peter Pan shape collar, halter style, or racer rather style dress bodice here that we'll be filling with the smocking. You can see this. I didn't, for whatever reason, select the outline tool, so it didn't create one. So let's go back and put it down where it needed to be, and we wanted to make sure that that anchor is even and straight so that when we go to mirror it to the other side, it's going to be okay. Okay, and like always, we're going to come back up to the top and then place our shape anchor down here, right in the middle. So I'm up a little bit too pointy on this one side here, so I'm just going to drop that down a little bit. Come out. Okay, so let's go ahead and shape build. Shift M. You can see from that line in the middle that we didn't have enough of a overlap. So let's just take one of the sides and nudge it a little bit more so that there's an overlap. Shift M, and now that works. So there is our bodice. It got a little bit too small, so let's go ahead and just bring it back out to match the waistline that we have on the skirt. You can see one of these lines here got a little bit messed up. Let's go back into the stroke here, take it down to a 7.5. That's what most of your internal information should look like, and give it the pointed shape that'll make it look like a gather that's coming off of this waistband here. Okay, so now we just have the last element, which is just this quick collar here. And we're just going to go ahead and sketch this one out. When you have the croquis in the background, it's easier to make things symmetrical because you have the smart guides as well as the grid in the background. So we can see here that we just want to make sure that that layer is on top. Because this one we can see we want to tuck under there a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so now let's add the smocking element. Of course, this back neck would have to have a button or an invisible zip or something to be able to get in it. It could be just a button back because this whole bodice back and front will stretch, but you would have to have a small like double button here in the back. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and come over here and grab the smocking asset that I'm providing for this smock set. Here's several brushes that were used on some of these sketches, and basically I just took all the elements out of one of these brushes and created an all over for smocking. So what we would do is we would take a replica of this shape here. We would want to make sure that it's in the front, but we can see what it's going to look like right here. So let's move it to the front. So not to the back. For some reason it's not going in the back. So let's see what the deal is. Let's go Control C, grab on what we want to put it on top of, put Control F because we're putting it on top of this now. And then there we have it. So we don't really need this whole piece here, but the quick clip tool is just to basically take your amount of shape that you have and put what you want the shape on top and hit Command 7, and you get just the aspect that you need of the smocking to go ahead and drop in here. And there you have it. You can repeat the back and make sure that you would put a small little keyhole back here with a double button. All right, that's it. Here's a whole set that is available.